So this is the explanation for your colored pencil stages project. Here on the screen I have linked the rubric, the explanation project for this video, which is the video that you're watching right now, and then the Candy PowerPoint. So I linked the Candy PowerPoint because in that video I went through all of the stages in those images that you could click on and watch the videos to for that demonstration. And all of those steps, all of those skills that we learned in that last project you're going to be applying on this one. So if you want to go back and reference it, that PowerPoint is linked right there. So speaking of this project, what are you doing? So for this project, you're going to be picking an object that progresses over time and you'll draw it in each of its stages. You'll be throwing 3 different stages of this progression. Each drawing will be in a realistic style and be used completing colored pencils. Be completed by using colored pencils, sorry. So it's better to explain this project with a visual. So here I have found some visuals of an object that goes through a progression. So that example would be, we have an apple on the left-hand side. So it starts off as this full, beautiful apple. It deteriorates over time as someone is eating it, and then we have just the core left. So those show the different stages that the apple went through when it was being eaten. We started as this whole apple. It got smaller as the person was eating it, and then all we had left was the core and the seeds. So that's one example of a progression, is something being eaten, something deteriorating over time. Another example could be shown with the bananas. So we have the different stages a banana might go through. You have it as the bunch of bananas, you have it as a single banana, and then a banana that's being peeled. So again, these are just examples. They shouldn't be directly copied. So be creative and come up with your own idea. So there are multiple ways of showing a progression. And there's another one here. Something that progresses is also like a recipe. So we have a full banana, we have a banana that's being peeled, and then we have it into what I hope is banana peanut butter toast. So that shows that object progressing over time. We have the whole thing being prepared and then the final result. Another example is with the avocados. So we have different stages of the avocado. We have a whole, half an avocado, and then the slivers of it. So you can also go that route. There are many, many different options for you to choose from when picking your object. So you can pick any fruit, any vegetable that can go along with the preparation side, or you're eating something, or it's growing. That'll lead us to plants. So plants start as a seed, and then they develop into a little bud, and then they develop into a plant itself. Animals growing up. So we have like puppies, adult dogs, and then like a very old puppy. Or you can just do like tadpoles would be a great one. Frogs, you start out as a tadpole, and then it becomes the like weirder tadpole that has the legs, and then you have a full blown frog. Animals go through a lot of progressions in their life, so it would be good for you to use that. Drinks and beverages. So we have the full bottle, half empty, and then completely empty. You can also go on the way that things can be crumpled up. So you can have a full can of soda, have it like half empty, and then you can have the crumpled up can. That would also count as a progression. Any food product being eaten or being made, you can show the different steps of making something like a recipe. That would be an example. And wrappers. So we have like, if you were to do a chip bag, you could have a full chip bag, unopened, open chip bag, and then crumpled with maybe some dust around it from whatever you just ate. So there are many different options for you to use with this project. So now to quickly go through the steps. You're going to be taking your own pictures for this, or you can find pictures on Google. It's a good reference. So you're going to be taking an object. If you have it in your house, you can take them in your house. Just make sure that it's the best possible photo that you can get. You don't want to take it with those LED lights. You don't want it to be like a blue banana because that's not natural. If you can use flash, use flash. Just try and find the best picture that you can, or you can use Google. I used Google for mine, and I will show you those steps in the next video.